Everybody has been doing online meetings, and I talked with Ryan Olson about making sure you're cyber safe. Ryan, right now it's a very crucial time for people to be watching what they're doing because of cyber attacks. And what are some of the common attacks that we're seeing nowadays?
Yeah, so with everybody working from home, one of the most common attacks that we're seeing are phishing attacks, where the attacker sends an email that contains a link or a malicious attachment. And the theme of that email right now is typically related to the COVID-19 pandemic. The email is going to contain information about the virus or potentially information about how to get a mask or how to get hand sanitizer or even a stimulus check from the government. Because attackers know that people are more likely to click on emails with that theme right now. If they do click on a link or open an attachment, it's going to infect their computer or steal their data from their system. In March, we actually identified a little over 100,000 domain names, newly registered, basically websites, which contain keywords that were related to COVID-19. And not all of them were malicious, but a significant number of them were being used for scams, and some of them were outright harmful to your computer. They were being used for command and control. So phishing attacks, we're definitely seeing a lot of, and they're taking advantage of the popularity of people getting information about the pandemic to trick people into clicking on links and files.
Now let's talk about what we can do to make sure our businesses are secure at this time.
Yeah, so I've got 3 tips for people who are working from home and they want to keep their business more secure. And the first one is protect your password. Your password is the keys to the kingdom for an attacker. They want to steal that password so they can use it to log in your email and to your other systems. So you want to make sure that it is secure. But importantly, you should enable 2-factor authentication. Either your company should do it or you should do it for your accounts. 2-factor authentication are those little token codes, those 6 or 8-digit numbers that you get on your phone, either from an app or over a text message. And if they're required for you to log into the account, it means an attacker who stole your password won't be able to log into your account unless he also has access to your phone. The second tip I have for people is to treat their work computer, use their work computer for work, and use their personal computer for personal stuff. Everybody uses their work computer for a little bit of personal stuff when they're at the office, checking their emails or shopping and things like that. But when you're at home, try to do these 2 things separately. Your company has set up your device typically to keep it secure and to monitor the traffic that's coming out of it. So do your work on that device. That'll help make sure that you don't accidentally get it compromised. The third tip is update your wireless router. The wireless router you're using to access the internet, all of the devices inside your home, can have vulnerabilities in it if the software is out of date. So keep it up to date, and it'll help make sure that attackers can't use that as a vector to intrude your network and try to compromise both your personal and your company devices that are inside your home.
Now, Ryan, what happens if my computer has already been breached by a cyber attack?
Yeah, so if you think you might have been breached and you've clicked on a link or you opened a file and things looked a little bit suspicious, maybe the website looked weird and you put some data into it or the application crashed and you think you might have been infected with malware, you got to contact your IT department immediately. Attackers only need a few minutes to steal data from your laptop or cause additional harm, so you want to get them involved right away. And the last thing you want to do is forward a copy of that email to your friends and coworkers to say, hey, do you think this is malicious? They're just going to click on the link and open the file, and you're just going to help the attacker spread their malware into more places in the network. So don't share it with your friends, just send it to IT, help them get involved so they can remediate the breach.
That's great. Now, how can people find out more information?
If you're interested in more information about working from home, and if you're a company who wants to secure your mobile workforce who's working from home, check out paloaltonetworks.com/secure for more information and more tips.
Thank you, Ryan, very much.
Thank you for having me.